Hello everyone, and welcome to a Vintage Cube draft. Here is our first pack. What kind of signpost cards have we got? There is a fetch land, which is nice. Hierarch. Dark Ritual. Nothing's too compelling. So we'll just take the fetch land, keep ourselves open. None of those were anything spectacular for their respective archetypes. Mana Crypt is just, yeah, it's Mana Crypt. We're going to take Mana Crypt every time. It's going to be very rare that we don't want a Mana Crypt. Okay, in this pack we have Karn, Wormcoil. Those work well with Mana Crypt. Badlands. Felidar, Retreat. Woodfall Primus. So, well, I think I'm leaning towards either Karn or the Wormcoil engine. I would probably go... maybe Wormcoil. We end up in the blue artifact deck. Karn would likely wheel. Anyways, Force of Negation's also interesting, but I don't know if we want that. So we'll go with Wormcoil engine. Okay. Well, sticking on the artifact theme, we have Solemn Simulacrum. Daze if we're going blue, but I really... big, expensive artifacts, we don't want to set our mana base back, really. Again, stay Solemn. We're still wide open here. Basalt Monolith, okay. Yeah, that's kind of sticking on theme with what we got going on here. Okay. We have, for artifacts, Tanglewire and Birthing Pod. For non-artifacts, there's Jiraga Tree Speaker. And there is not much else of any great interest. Let's go Jiraga Tree Speaker. Alright, well, Lodestone Golem is back on theme. Also, Avengers of Zendikar and Llanowar Elves. So, do we want to be the artifact or the ramp deck? I think the artifact deck is probably stronger based on what we have so far. Jiraga Tree Speaker might have been a bit of an off pick on that pack. We'll see. We'll see if we get there. This pack, we have lots of mana, so maybe a Crisis. Or do we want to play Oracle? Probably Oracle, actually. We already have some green. Getting extra lands out helps us get out our big stuff. Okay. Well, either Mutavault or Thragtusk. I think Thragtusk. I think we're probably on these green cards here. So we'll pull... oh, didn't want the fetch land. Pull those in. Just a mono green ramp deck, it looks like. Lodestone Golem's kind of questionable now then. Though we will have plenty of mana. So maybe it's still fine. Depends on how many artifacts we end up with. Okay, fixing in case we end up using blue as well. If we see an Urza, we're definitely going to take Urza. Cobra seems good. A Plow Under or Trigon Predator. I think Plow Under actually might work well in this deck. So we're ramping. Ooze over Regrowth for sure. Alright, we will take the pod. And it looks like we could actually justify playing it. So we have 4s that go get Thragtusk, which get Wormcoil, which I could make at Palindron, but that seems like a pointless thing to do. Alright. Strip Mine's interesting. We ramp or we take out their mana. Yeah, we'll go Strip Mine, I think. Courser's kind of interesting, but not... I'd rather do Strip Mine. Especially if we see a Crucible World or Remnant Excavator. Then we ramp when we cut them off of mana. It's just get it out of control. We will want a 3-drop for our pod chain. So we should prioritize that. Okay. Yeah, we go for the Hermit. Another thing that pods into a Worm Coil. Brings tokens along. Still need that 3-drop. Alright, so we have Vanifire, which is another pod effect. Solarian Academy, which we have a couple artifacts. We only have, what, 5? So it may only give us 1 mana most of the time. Finhorn Elves is also interesting, but I think Vanifire is more interesting. Do we want the redundancy of the effect or not? Maybe we don't, because that's so slow. The creature, yeah. Let's go with the Finhorn Elves instead, actually. Because we only need the 1 pod. We don't need to ever... Because, yeah, if we have 2, we'd end up potting up so quick that we would be at our max, and then we wouldn't use it anymore. Okay. We have Caracas, which is interesting. That's too big to pot into, but we have a whole bunch of mana. So maybe Nature's Claim, Mistress Factory is interesting. Search for Tomorrow is not bad. Let me go with Caracas. Okay, well, we have Gaia's Cradle here, so that'll be the definite pick. Gaia's Cradle, Caracas, and Strip Mine that we'll be playing so far. No, that doesn't help this deck any. Yes, not a whole lot in this pack, really, that does much for us. Maybe that is the closest thing that's playable in this deck, but probably not even that. Okay. Well, we do have a bit of black sub color going on here. Like, the Range Tournament with Recurring Nightmare is pretty good. So maybe we go into, like, black-green graveyard shenanigans with pod. Being able to pot away a creature, then recur it back seems pretty interesting. This pack... I guess we'll just take the sword sideboard card if we need it against red or blue. Like, this one's not bad, but I don't think I'd mainboard it. Still need a 3-drop creature. Alright, we'll take the dual land. Not likely to play it. I think we'll just sideboard Caracas in case for the matchups that we need it. Don't think we need to mainboard it. Okay, we could play an Armageddon deck. Because we have lots of artifact and creature mana. Armageddon is interesting. Okay, we got the extra pot effect, so we'll put that on the sideboard in case we want it. We still have a few different options the way we can go. Let's just go with Mishra's Factory. None of these are what we want. None of these. Yeah, we're not gonna play that. Alright, we still need to pick up a bunch of stuff. kind of figure out where we're going with this deck. Kind of got a few different options, but we need to figure it out soon. Okay, we have Elvish Mystic, Biogenic Ooze. Can you do this at sorcery speed? So you can still do it in response stuff. So you could do it in response to Uro. Gets me a 3-drop creature I need. Alright, we'll go with Uro. That one is anytime you could cast a sorcery. Okay, so then I'm more likely to want to put that in there. Okay, and that means Slumbering Falls. Caracas is now good because it goes with Uro. Oh, yeah, we're definitely in blue here. Ancestral Recall. Perfect. Alright, we got the clear signals of where we needed to be. Okay, this pack here. Got a Wasteland and an Oko. Oh, Oko. X-Drinker's nice too, but it's Oko. you can't say no to Oko. You have Oko and Uro in the same deck. Like, the two most notorious cards of the Simic colors in the last, what, 2 years? Yeah, we're gonna have to take both those. Tropical Island would be nice. Misty Rainforest, but I don't think we'll see those likely. They would have already been picked. I spoke too soon. Tropical Island right there. Nice. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. We need the fixing. Now, I don't know if we'll see fetch lands that go with it, but just having it's a good start. Okay. We have Steve. We have Port, which is interesting. Maze of this is less interesting than Port. And then top. I don't know. It's not a top deck. We don't have Urza. We're not doing that kind of stuff. It's either going to be Steve or Rashad and Port. Well, we have 18 spells right now. So we have 6 lands, so it's 18 spells. And then one's that. We need spells more than lands. So we're going to go with the Tri-Builder. Alright. I guess we could go channel. We could do some pretty good stuff with the channel, not in too crazy, but still like a turn 2 Wormcoil Engine with like a Lodestone Golem. That's going to be really hard for an opponent to shut down. Cultivate for more ramp and color fixing. Yeah, we need more 3-drops too. We'll take that over the Deranged Hermit. Or Deranged... Devoted Druid. This is the Deranged Hermit. We already have him. Alright, so we're at 21 playables right now. We could bring in the sword if we need to. I don't think that's worth it just for the upkeep counter. So we really want to see some more good playable spells. Okay, ramming up Excavator with the Strip Mine. Nice. That's what we were hoping to get. Not having the Wasteland's a bit more disappointing, but we got the was it Ancestral Recall instead, or the Tropical Island? I forgot which one. Okay, Biogenic Ooze or Elvish Mystic. Ooze seems good. Plus, when we're potting up, we want to have more of the top stuff, just to make sure we have hits. Maybe play that? Over Plowender, perhaps? Because we're going to be blowing up their lands. We might still want it. Okay, Lodestone Golem is out. Put that in there. Yeah, Lodestone Golem just does not work in this deck anymore. Okay, we got the Wasteland and the Hex Drinker. Yeah, I'm on the Mana Denial plan. I'm liking that. We don't want any of these cards, so we'll just grab whatever. And our final card is Kithian. Yeah, we're not playing that. All right, so we got 23 cards that are not lands. And one of those is a Mana Crypt. Do I want to play another card? There's Sword of Fire and Ice or Frantic Search. Yeah, we didn't get there on Recurring Nightmare. Frantic Search kind of feeds into Uro. So let's do that. Alright. It's saying 6 and 2. We got 1 blue, 2 blue. That could go to blue. I think that seems fine. See here, blue, blue. That can go to blue. That's 5 sources of blue. Loaded Cobra, 6 sources of blue. Yeah, that seems fine. All right, I'll see y'all in round 1. Okay, here we are with round number 1 of our Vintage Cube blue-green ramp draft. This hand is definitely a keep. We have many options here. So many options, I'm not even sure where to start. We could go Land Mana Crypt Basalt Monolith. We could go Land Mana Crypt Draga, but you don't want to use Mana Crypt until you're going to use it. Let's see what we draw here. Another land. Okay. Well, let's just go with a Forest Mana Crypt Monolith. So we top deck something like our Wormcoil Engine, we can cast it. 5 drops we can cast. Pretty much anything. Anything we draw we'll be able to cast. Night's Whisper, okay. And if not, we have the Oracle we can play, and then we can play other lands. And get the Derogatory Speaker out. We're gonna go with heads. We lost. Took 3. Alright, well, we're gonna go drop, Oracle, play an extra land for the turn, go Finhorn, Jiraga, and pass. Okay, so that's a colorless and green, so we can level it up twice next turn if we need to. We also have Pod we can start using. Opponent's going to fetch. Watergraved, and they're going to pay the life. Dark Ritual, oh my. Opponent going for here. Bribery. Okay, well there goes our Wormcoil Engine. So I think we pod away the Oracle next turn. We can start cutting off their mana a bit. Oh, we didn't get the pod because they shuffled our library, darn. Heads, oh, we lost the flip. And a Solemn Simulacrum on top. Okay, well let's go Wasteland. Destroy your Watergrave. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Bribery is pretty rough. I guess I could have played Caracas last turn because I can play an extra land. That was an oversight. Though I don't think it's going to matter too much in this matchup. Take 6. Go to 8. Come on. Oh. I'll play the land. Yes. Grab a forest. Play a factory. Pass turn. Got a fairly decent amount of blockers now. Up to 3 for 1, but it can kill it. Maybe we'll draw a card too, which is nice. Though the tokens are still going to be a bit of a problem. So I can block and kill 1. That'd be it. And I also have my Mana Crypt, which is going to slowly kill me. So I don't think we're in a real strong position by any stretch of the means. Okay, so we'll activate the factory. Block, block, block. I guess we can get the factory back. That helps a lot, actually. Yes, I will draw. Oh, yeah, we still got that problem. Oh, of course we lose it. Oh. I keep tapping it wrong. Yeah, we want to play the Mishra's Factory. Pass. And then die to our own Mana Crypt anyways. Opponent swinging in with everything. Okay. Activate that, pay. I'm at 2. They don't have trample. I have no way of getting rid of the Mana Crypt, I don't think. Venser, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip at this point. Alright. Protection from blue and from red. Not really graveyard base, so we'll switch in for the sword. Alright, on the play here for game 2. Seems fine. Hopefully draw another colorless spell so we can channel and play Basalt Monolith and something else. Otherwise we just might not use Basalt Monolith yet. Correct. Or sorry, not use channel yet. If I do it now, next turn I can Deranged Hermit. But I won't be able to keep it. It's going to pass for now. Opponent's going to fetch. Watery Grave. Tapped. Swamp. Claw Talisman, interesting, okay. Gaia's Cradle, alright. Let's go Island Basalt. Fetching for another swamp. Okay, so they don't have bribery mana. Liliana the Veil. Okay. I can discard my channel here. It doesn't do much right now, so I won't miss it. Hermit's gonna be way stronger. Alright, nice. So let's go boop, boop. Hermit. Make 4 squirrels. Play Cradle. Whisperwood Elemental. Pass. So I can spend its mana cost to cast it. Not that I needed the extra mana from it. So it's better as a 2/2, really. Oh, token, okay. Each player's card. Okay, I will discard Field of Rune. They discard Dark Ritual. Okay. And opponent scoops it. Okay. Game 3 here. Yeah, we'll just run it back as is. Alright, we're on the draw here. Opponent has mulliganed to 6. This hand is kind of rough. If I draw a cheap creature, I don't have any green mana as it stands. So I need to draw a green or else this hand's really... this hand's going to struggle to do much of anything if I don't hit a green. I think we can do better. Like, even if we hit any fourth land, Field of Ruin can blow stuff up. Okay, fine. We have a lot of green. We have a lot of forests. Mana Crypt helps us turn on Field of Ruin. Okay, island, pass. Opponent fetches a plains. Swamp. Witchclaw Talisman, okay. Birthing Pod. Play that. Pass. It's pretty rough when you're hoping your opponent uses the Witchclaw Talisman so you can go looking for a land. Rotting Regisaur, okay. We need to hit a land. Ugh. That was not a land. Yeah. Maybe we should have mulliganed. Sphinx of the Steel Window, goody. Well, they're witch clawing. So what are they going to go for? An Exhume or something? Take 7. I'm very surprised by the fact I get to untap there. Alright. What do we do? A Witch Claw, sadly enough, for a land, I think. Unless there's something better here I'm not thinking of. Yeah, just a forest. Play the forest. Play the Steve. Now we have a blocker at least. And we'll pass. When it reanimates the Sphinx of the Steel Wind. Well, we're not dead on board yet. We're just very, very close to dead. Sack a creature. Now we're dead. So. Wow. Alright. On to round 2. they take Vannifar. Okay. Pass back. Let's play Field of Ruin into Tribuilder. Yeah, okay. Attack. We're not going to block right now. So we have the Lotus Cobra. They're going to take Oko here, I imagine. Okay, so let's play Cobra. Play a Cradle. Add a blue. Tap that for 2. Frantic Search. Discard the lands. Untap all my mana. So 2, 3, 4. Cast a Solemn. Go get a land. Get a mana from that. Sack Steve to get another land. And pass. I guess we didn't need to sack Steve there, but there's no more need for him to be on the board. Yawgmoth, okay. No blocks. Opponent passes back, I imagine. Oh. Okay. Gives me back Oko to kill the Lotus Cobra. Interesting choice. Gives me back Vannifar to give him -1. Interesting. Opponent concedes, okay. We are getting some interesting opponents this evening. Alright, we'll just run it back like this. Alright, game number 2. This hand is a keep. We can Steve to get an island for Uro. So, and then, okay, there's another land. We probably want pot out before we play Uro, so we can, okay, we'll hit the Tidehauler Sculler. So we're gonna probably lose, yeah, probably Uro, maybe pod. Uro, okay. Another land, cast Steve, pass. So next turn, yeah, if we sack, oh, if we sack him, we can't use pod because there's nothing to pod away. We'll take the 2. Alright, let's just Monolith. Pass. Next turn we can plow under. We could also pot away secure Tribuilder for something, but don't think there's any 3-drops that are super relevant right now. Alright, so 3, 4, 5. Plow under that and that. And I believe I tapped that in the correct order. Play the Mistress Factory and pass. Now we can block with the factory and then pot away Steve to get Ram it up Excavator and bring back the factory. So I like that line if they attack here with the Tide Hollow. They did not, okay. I think I just like frantic searching here just to see if we can get something to improve our hand. Yeah, I don't think we want those. They're not doing much for us. Tap and tap and tap. Play a pod. Pay, oh, cancel. Cast pod, pay the life, pay that, there. I have played a land, we'll pod him away. Set up for next turn. It also blocks the Tide Hollow as well. Freak mob, okay. Yeah, we will take 2. Another land. Oh boy. Well, we could pot away our factory. We're not going to do that. We'll just hold up the factory as a blocker. We'll untap our monolith too, because they're probably not going to attack. Recurring Nightmare. Well, they don't have anything worth recurring right now. Strip mine. Alright, well, we can take away their white mana. Pass the turn. Soul Ring. Okay. Massacre Worm. Tree Speaker. Find it away. Yeah, you get some life. Go with Scavenging News. Pass the turn. My Scavenging News can get decently big here. There are 4 creatures in graveyards for it. Dark Confidant, sure. Yeah, take 2. Eat your Shriek Bomb. Oko. Draws a birthing pot of his own. Interesting. But they, oh, okay, they can cast it without the green. Oh, Liliana, that's rough. That is rough. Yeah, they're gonna make me sacrifice a creature, so in response we'll eat 2 things. Gain some life. Seven damage on board. Yeah, sack the Scoos. Birthing pod. Attack Oko, attack Oko, attack me. Okay. Oko is down. One of pods away their Dark Confidant for Correction Rager. Okay. Plays land. Ramp Speaker. Dragtusk gains me a bunch of life. And it's a good blocker. So is Drain Sherman with all those squirrels. Activate this the only time you could have sort, so I can't, yeah. So Echo would happen, but I can pay the Echo, no problem. I can go get a Worm Coil after that. Yeah, okay. Pass turn. And then sacks the worm to recur Dark Confidant. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, they're just gonna get their worm back and kill me. Alright. Reanimator. You don't have anything. This is too good. Yeah, no. Alright, we're on the play. This is a keep. Hopefully they don't have a Tidehauler Sculler. Opponent began with 7. Okay. Drawing a Tree Speaker. Pass turn. Soul Ring. Sensei's top. Use top. Another forest. Alright, well, let's level up. And level up. Pass. Shriek Maw. Alright. That's unfortunate. Maybe we top deck an island, or Mana Crypt would be good. Seasoned Hollowblade, okay. Of course we draw Gaia's Cradle now. Not getting lucky draws this match. Opponent taps 2, 4. Uses a top, okay. It's Liliana. Guard. Hermit, I guess. Opponent hits in for 3. Pass. Yep. Sack my creature. Tide Howler, yeah. They're just ripping us apart now. Take Uro, okay. Kite Sail, which takes Oko. Biogenic Ooze with no way to cast it. Okay. Pass the turn. Opponent has 6 damage on board, so the 3-turn clock, they're going to make us discard a card, which we will discard the Biogenic Ooze, because we're closer to casting the Simulacrum than we are it. Opponent uses top. Draws with top. Rager, top. Oh, man. Draw the top, play the top. Attack for bunch. Okay, I can't even cast my right creatures. You got me. Alright, bit of a rough one. 1 and 3, but you know, them's the break sometimes. Thank you all for checking in. And until next time, rock on.